Shadow slave parents of the main trio react to future full movie.
Always on about the day you say to you say
Nephis, the last heir of the immortal Flame Clan, was born into a legacy of fire and light. Her grandfather, Immortal Flame, was among the first to conquer the second nightmare, and her father, Broken Sword, became the first human to conquer the third nightmare and attain the rank of saint. A nameless slave ascended the Black Mountain. Both heroes and monsters fell by his hand. Unbroken, he entered the ruined temple of a long-forgotten god and spilled his blood on the sacred altar. The gods were dead. Glorious, your treachery truly knows no bounds. Dreamer sunless, you have been bestowed a true name, lost from light.
type of calculating coldness hiding in the eyes of such men was known as the murder math in the outskirts. Hero and Nephis had that quality too. Only in their case, it made them seem like true warriors. Sunny, on the other hand, Sunny had the eyes of a killer.
Welcome to the dream realm, Sunla.
In this video, we're going to be talking about the Forgotten Shores, the arc that solidified itself as the best arc in all of web novel. So what is the Forgotten Shores? Well, it's a harrowing but beautiful place that's located in the Dream Realm. By day, it's a crimson coral labyrinth that has a bunch of monsters roaming inside of it. But by night, the labyrinth gets overtaken by dark water. And in that water are some insanely strong monsters. And our main character, Sunny, gets dropped right into this place. And just to give you a sense of how absolutely dangerous this place is, it's labeled a death zone in the Dream Realm. And this is where the average monsters are, and this is where the average humans are when it comes to strength. Now, Sunny isn't alone in the Forgotten Shores. He actually has a trio with Nephis and Cassie. Cassie is this blind seer who has crazy dreams all throughout the Forgotten Shores. Her whole reason for existing is just to point them in the right direction and then just get carried by them. And Nephis is an orphan daughter of one of the most popular families in the entire world, although she doesn't have very many abilities. All she has is flames that burn, flames that heal, is an insane swordsman, is a divine aspect holder, has one of the strongest wills in the verse, and of course is super attractive and also super nonchalant. If you want to compare her to someone, you can think of prime LeBron James, because that's the type of numbers that she was putting up in the Forgotten Shores. Oh, in case you actually haven't read Shadow Slave, you also have Sunny, our MC. He's our noble short king cockroach, and his main ability is with shadows. He can send a shadow out to scout for him.
Lend me your wrath! Lend me your hate! Lend me your fire! Praise him! I am the edge of the blade. I am the cut that ends foes. I am the wrath that topples eyes. Sisters of the martyred lady, brothers of the Black Templars, will you fight with me?
Which means that only one of us can escape.
I don't suppose you'll stay behind and let me go?
I was about to ask you the same.
Not a chance.
Nephis opened her eyes and looked at him, a sense of sorrow appearing on her face.
Leave me, Sonny. Please. Go.
He shook his head stubbornly. I don't want to. Changing Star was silent for a moment, looking at him with a pained expression. And then she said, making his world crumble,
Go. Lost from light.
Crazy, huh? It is almost as if after you have already been gutted once, nothing else can impress you that much. Or if you have already watched your mother die once, the second time won't be as... well, maybe it would. I don't know. I'm a bit confused about what is real and what is not. Maybe I am myself not real. Sonny blinked a couple of times. So, what? We really won? Just like that? Effie stared at him for a bit and then yelped in outrage. What the hell do you mean by just like that? We just wiped out 100 vicious awakened battle zealots, and you yourself killed 3 ascended champions. Was that not hard enough for you, you crazy demon?
How? 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 I don't know.
A lonesome shadow came to a land of shattered dreams. It was captured and thrown into a cage, but escaped by weaving sorceries from its own soul. The shadow beheaded itself to take the slave collar off its neck, and lost its heart to win its freedom. Leaving the Colosseum behind, the shadow traveled far and got insane. It lived 100 lives and died 100 deaths within a dreadful nightmare, forgetting what it was and where it came from. The shadow did not break, and so the nightmare broke instead. Free once again, the shadow befriended a mad sorcerer, a feral child, a crippled archer, and a blind prophet. Together, they collected the deaths of the immortal lords and waged a war against the holy city. The lords were killed, the city was destroyed. The shadow broke the chains of hope and set desire free. Wake up, Sunless. Your nightmare is over.
I did my fair share of research about your clan while you were stuck in a dream realm. You said there were multiple assassination attempts on you, and some members of your clan started leaving it because of it, and some died trying to protect you. Castor was also someone who was sent to kill you in the dream realm, but I killed him before he could reach you. Although he did said something before our fight, which gave me a good idea. He said, "Immortal Flame Clan must be destroyed. That is the will of the sovereigns." At first, I didn't understand what that meant or who exactly these people were, but it was easy to figure out, to be honest. All it took was a simple deduction. Your father's cohort, Broken Sword, Asterion, Kai Song, Anvil of Valor, those who became saints together. Two of them, Anvil and Kai Song, are the leaders of two of the three great clans. Why is it that Immortal Flame was destroyed and perished, but their clans simply rise? Why is it that none of them decides to help their friend's daughter? It's them, right? Aster Song Vale, the thing you spoke about. They are the sovereigns who destroyed your clan, and most probably killed your father as well.
I want you to drop everything and enlist with me to Antarctica.
Who's Master Sunless?
Apparently, he killed 400 awakened abominations as a sleeper. Some even say that he hunted down an ancient fallen devil before awakening.
the Devil of Antarctica. He led over 1 million people to Falcon Scott while getting third party by awakened, fallen, and even corrupted nightmare creatures.
All those stories about the devil, they have to be exaggerations.
Oh, I was there, and I can assure you of one thing. The devil came back. The Titan didn't.
Tired. I've been fighting this guy for nearly 12 hours straight. I haven't had anything to eat or drink. And he's not even tired. But I am. I'm hurt, and I'm tired, and I want to go home, and I want to sleep, and I don't want to be here, and I think... Can I let this one go? Can I let it be someone else's problem? Just for a minute? So I can rest? No, I can't. But I wish I could. God, but I wish I could.
Sonny remained still, watching. He watched them as they gradually became still. Then he saw how the spark of life slowly faded within them. Samara was the first, then Dawn. Belle was the last to go. In the end, Sonny whispered, "I'm sorry." The city was drowning in snow. The buildings emerged from it, encased in ice. Below the cliffs, a large swath of the ocean was frozen as well. A gargantuan battleship was stuck in the ice, still anchored, the people aboard it all dead. Everyone was dead, except for Sonny.
Prince of Madness. That fiend is one of the 6 plagues. His powers are that of a sword saint, but his swordsmanship is as mad as he is himself. He is of the corrupted rank, I think. As for his class, I am almost certain that he is a Titan.
A dream. I saw a dream. A dream that wouldn't end. Over and over again, I repeated and corrected every mistake. But before I knew it, I lost count. I died over 100 million times. And yet there was still a place I wanted to reach. A wish I wanted to protect. No matter what, I had to save everyone. And that's why I took her hand.
All of the battles you fought up to now were simply a part of my plan.
Cassie had seen the future, a fate set in stone, an ending she refused to accept. From the moment she stepped onto the Forgotten Shore, she had been silently weaving a plan, manipulating events from the shadows. She knew Sunny was the key. Every challenge he faced, every weapon he acquired, the sin of solace, the mirror of truth, had all been part of her design. She had guided him without his knowledge, shaping him into a force capable of breaking fate itself. But the truth was devastating. In the depths of the estuary, Cassie revealed everything. She had used Sunny, pushed him down a path he never chose, all to create a weapon against destiny. It wasn't betrayal, it was necessity. Yet, as Sunny stood before her, realization dawning in his eyes, she knew he might never forgive her.
Even if the end promised by the truth of Ariel truly came before Sunny died peacefully of old age, even if he failed to change anything, in the end, there was really only one thing sadder than living as a slave. It was dying as one. So Sunny wished to gain freedom even more desperately now. And unlike the dreadful truth, his freedom was near.
I guess that I'm confused again. Am I here or am I there? I don't know. Over there, I'm everywhere. I know that. But here is connected to over there. Is that right? But then where is the real me after all is said and done? Ah, there is no real me. I guess that's it. I only exist inside those people aware of my existence.
Why are you crying, Lane? Because you deleted yourself from everyone's memory? But Lane, isn't that what you wanted all along?
Remember, you're the one who tried to eat me first. So you'll get what's coming to you. When I eat you instead, anyone who tries to take them from me, you get no mercy.
And what if your decision ends up being the wrong one in the end?
That won't happen. Because I'm not wrong. What's wrong is this messed up world.
God will not save you! I am coming for you! You are going to die!
In front of him, at some distance, the corpse of the winter beast was slowly crumbling. The azure flowers were gone. The pale ice was shattering, unable to withstand its own weight anymore, and melting. The desiccated corpses of the nightmare creatures that had been encased in it caught flame and were scattered by the wind. Soon, it was all over. Full of an indescribable feeling, Sonny slowly approached the place where the winter beast had died. His enemy was gone, and all that remained was a scattering of shimmering soul shards, the fragmented remains of his frozen shell, and a barrow of pale ice. There was no sign of the vague silhouette that he had bitten in half anywhere in sight. It must have turned to ash like the rest of the corpses fused with the abomination. The remaining ice, what had been the innermost core of the Titan's body once, was not melting, but neither was it radiating a sense of fatal cold. That cold was there still, but now it seemed to be contained within the ice, instead of spreading outward like a curse. In the flaming darkness of the obsidian lake, the mystical ice looked almost like frosty metal. Sonny hesitated for a few moments, then sighed, coughed violently, and summoned the covetous cougher. He placed everything inside, the soul shards, the fragments of frozen shadows, and the pieces of pale ice. It's over. The winter beast was dead. He had settled the score and avenged himself. He had avenged everyone else as well. His business in Antarctica was finished. Suddenly, Sonny looked tired. He glanced around, his gaze a little lost, and then asked quietly, "Now what?" Of course, there was no response. There was no one to respond, either. In the silence of the obsidian lake, Sonny rubbed his face tiredly and closed his eyes. I'm tired of this place. Not the depths of Mount Erebus, not the ruins of the Erebus Field, and not even the Antarctic Center. Sonny felt tired of this world. Nothing was holding him back here anymore. And so, he decided to leave. A dozen seconds later, his figure disappeared from inside the broken volcano and off the face of the earth. He would not return to the waking world for 3 long, lonesome years.
So, I'll give you the same chance, Lady Changing Star. If any of you emissaries of valor manage to leave a scratch on my armor, I'll accept your proposal. What do you say? Nephis did not answer immediately, contemplating his offer. Eventually, she asked, "A duel? Which one of us do you want to fight?" He chuckled. "Any of you, all of you. It doesn't matter. I won't even use my aspect."
hope you don't mind that I have come to welcome you, accompanied by others. Considering your great strength, you wouldn't have wanted Clan Song to humiliate you by only sending 1 or 2 saints here.
Indeed. I would have been enraged if your queen only sent a few of her minions to face me. This, though, this makes me quite content. I only regret that you didn't bring more.
It was truly astounding. They were saints, and she was not just any saint at that. She was a princess of the Song domain, and yet 7 saints were barely managing to contend against a completely unknown warrior. 13 saints. How ironic it was that the war to decide the fate of 2 worlds, the Realm War, could have been decided by the choice of a single man. Life is just the prelude to death, and war is just the key to open its gates. Everything you cherish, everything you nurture, everything that starts with you will one day be mine, be welcomed by me, swallowed by me, and find peace within me. This is the mercy of Shadow. Still, Sonny smiled crookedly behind Weaver's mask. He opened his mouth and asked in a hoarse voice, straining to make himself heard. "Hey, King of Swords, do you wish to kill me?" Anvil looked at him coldly. "I do. I will." Sonny couldn't help it after all, and let out a stifled, sinister laugh. The cursed blade cut him, and he grimaced. A dark, murderous fury rose like a pyre in his heart. Sonny spat. "Listen, you wretch. You can't kill me. You are not worthy enough to kill me." He mustered what little remained of his strength, arduously pushing Anvil's sword a few centimeters back for a moment. "A man worthy of killing me has not been born in this world yet." Kneeling, bleeding, utterly broken, Sonny looked up at Anvil and laughed again. "And never will be. I am the heir of death, you fool. Did you really think that you could kill death? The only thing that could kill death was death itself." As brilliant light illuminated them, forcing Anvil to freeze, Sonny raised Serpent with his free hand. The black Odachi rippled, turning into a ghostly stiletto. And just as his arm started to crumble into ash, Sonny grinned, turned the blade of the stiletto against himself, and plunged it into his own heart.
Rest in peace, Lord of Shadows.
Back on the fractured battlefield, the fearsome black mask trembled. A sudden chill spread across the battlefield, as if death itself had let out a frigid breath.
Those who possessed forms that resembled humans knelt. Those who possessed forms that resembled beasts lowered themselves to the surface of the water. All of them prostrated themselves before the young man, as if welcoming their lord, their monarch, their sovereign.
Not bad for a rookie sovereign, don't you think?
Natural supremacy? That's impossible. How did you...
Well, if you wish to know, I traveled to the very edge of the dream realm, scaled the jagged peaks of the Hollow Mountains, descended to a land below the underworld to seek counseling from the corpse of a forgotten god-slayer, killed the shadow of a corrupted god, forged a blessed sword for an incorruptible soul, cheated death by taking my own life, and survived. But mostly, I just really wanted to kill you. I guess you just pissed me off that badly, Anvil.
You can't kill me. Nephis, she is the one who...
Steven, you're still a failure. Remember your cousin in China? He got 15 years work experience. He's 9. How's that even possible? Because he does 5 jobs at the same time. Master's degree, interns for Google. Timmy got attention deficit disorder and he walked it off. Timmy speaks 6 languages. Only language you speak is failure. Also, why can't you be as handsome as Timmy, huh? He look like Tom Holland. You look like Thank You Next. Okay, at least I didn't fail any exams. Exam? You think he had books? Timmy learned calculus from the back of milk cartons. In America, you have iPad, you have laptop. He didn't even have electricity. If Timmy wanted music, he had to play it. He learned to play Mozart from listening to the McDonald's jingle. Probably not very athletic then. What the hell? Timmy's the captain of his soccer team. We have to play in the 150-degree sun barefoot in the snow. Over here, you bump into somebody. Oh, ref, that's a foul. Oh, foul. Back in China, we used to roundhouse kick each other in the face.